Hey guys, Sausage here. Released on November 12th, 2024, Liminal Universe is an exploration game that delves into the depths of loneliness. Wander through empty rooms, search for signs of an abandoned world, and listen to the sounds around you. No dangerous chases, just silence and an empty world to explore. So, Liminal Universe is a walking simulator, which is to be expected. If you got this game and you're surprised that you're walking, I think that's on you, but I just wanted to say that. With that said though, the first half is almost entirely pool rooms. That's not necessarily a bad thing if you do like the pool rooms, but just be aware the first half is mostly water and tile. There are a few other areas, such as some children's play areas, and the second chapter is mostly a dream core area, but it is mostly pool rooms and dream core. That's it. Let's get my biggest gripe out of the way first. It's the sprint key. You can toggle sprint with the G key, but why a game in 2025 does not have automatic toggle sprint is beyond me. Maybe there are some people out there who don't want to toggle their sprint, and I think that they might be sociopaths, because why would you want to hold down the sprint key for an hour straight? I don't know, but just be aware there is a toggle button, but just go into the settings to look at it first. With that said, there are only 2 chapters to this game. Chapter 1, you are in a pool room hub world, kind of. There's some different doors you can go into, and when you complete that little area, you go back to the hub, and it's all pool rooms. There's one area that's kind of a children's play area, but for the most part, it's pool rooms. Moving on to Chapter 2, there are some more pool room areas, but it also moves into a nice little snowy outdoor area, which was my favorite part. But the game ends with an extremely long dream core area that took over 30 minutes to get through, and that's while sprinting, which, remember, I didn't realize there was a sprint toggle button until after the game, so I held down the sprint toggle button running through this dream core area for 30 minutes. I will say there are no jump scares, but there are a few tense or creepy moments that kind of left me a little bit anxious, but there aren't any jump scares. So if you don't like jump scares, kind of like me, you're safe. Don't worry about them. Moving on to the graphics and art, this game might as well be called the Pool Rooms universe, because it feels like 40% pool rooms, 40% dream core, and then 20% everything else. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but again, if you don't like the pool rooms, or if you don't like dream core, or if you're hoping for a little more variety, there just isn't any, really. This game was built using Unreal Engine, and so visually, it's extremely solid, but again, remember, it's mostly pool rooms, so all you're really going to see is water and tile, and then the dream core area has you up in the skies with some clouds, but again, still more tile. Lastly, the time. Liminal Universe costs $4.80 on Steam, and I got about an hour and a half of gameplay out of it. There are achievements to this game, and on my one and only playthrough of the game, I earned 12 of the 13 achievements, so if you're an achievement hunter, you might get a good time out of that. With all of that said, Liminal Universe earns a sausage rating of 6.3 sausages out of 10. Liminal Universe could be better if it got rid of some of the pool rooms and the long dream core portion at the very end, but doing that would require a full rework of the entire game, and let's be real, that's probably not going to happen. If you're into liminal spaces, or more accurately, pool rooms with some dream core and some actual liminal spaces sprinkled in, maybe pick this game up when it's about 40% off. The game's not great, but I don't know if I would consider it necessarily bad either. It's just another dip in a liminal pool. And that's my review of Liminal Universe. If you got this far, consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a little comment below, but if not, just know that I appreciate your viewership nonetheless. I also stream on Twitch occasionally. I have a Discord for both content creators and casual viewers alike, and I'm a Steam curator, so consider following me on all of those platforms as well. I'll leave a link to everything in the description below. Anyway, I think I'm going to cut my review here. Mahoney out.